Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the three-dimension coordinate system. So it is the introduction part. So we have to know what is a three-dimension. As we already know the two-dimension part in which you will have a x and y axis. Here you will have a x, y, and z. So this is the two-dimension x and y you will have, and this is the x, y, and z. So this is the origin. And coming to this part, so this part we call it as in this axis, the z axis, the y is equal 0, x is equal 0. Now in the y axis, the x is equal 0 and z is equal 0 if you take this line. Now similarly the x axis, so you will get y and z is equal 0. Now we are talking about the points. So how will you write it, the x and y coordinate? So this is the x value, this is the x value, this is the x coordinate, and this is the y coordinate, and the top part which is the z coordinate. How will you write it, the value? Suppose if you will get here 2 comma 4 comma, this is 2 comma 4 comma 3. So this is the x value which is equals to here, this is the point 2, x equals 2, and this is the y equal 4. So it will be in the two dimension. Now if you go with the three dimension, 3, the z is equals 3. So this is the point 2 comma 4 comma 3. So this is how we will plot the points on the three dimension. Now we will talk about the plane. So this is one more example of this point. So if you, it is a 2 comma 3 comma 5, this is the x value, this is the y value, so it is a two dimension. When you go up by 5 unit, it is 5. If it is minus 5, it will go downwards. So this part is a negative part of the x axis, and this is the negative part of the y axis, and the down, it is a negative part of z axis. So this is all are the negative values of the axis. Now we will talking about the axis plane. So you will have this one, this is the y, x, and z. So this is the x z plane, x z plane, in which you will have the y is equal 0. Now if you take these two part, so this is yz plane. So in this one we will have x is equal 0. At this plane, this is the xy plane, two dimension, with the z is equal 0. This is the plane in the three dimension. Now let us draw the graph of the some surfaces in the three dimension. So z is equal 3. So z is equal 3 is a, z equals 3 means it is a line here, the points. So it is a plane in which you will have, this is a plane. So this is the plane you will have at x z equal 3, in which the y and z is equal, y and x is equal 0. Now the next one here we will have y equal 5. So y equal 5 means it is the y equal 5, it will be here. So therefore it is the plane in which you will have the y equal plane, y equal 5. So in this one you will have x is equal 0 and y is equal, z is equal 0. This is the plane. Now next one you will have the x is equals 2. So x equals 2 will be here, x equals 2, it will be here. So therefore it will be in the this side. So this is the x is equals 2. So in which the y and z is equal 0. Now which point of A and B, C is closest to the YZ plane, and which point lies in the XZ plane? So first of all we have to plot the points, these points. So what are the plot of this point here? So first one I will take the first A, minus 4, x equal minus 4, it will be going the opposite direction, and the y is equal 0 and z is equal 1. So therefore the point will be here. So the point will be this one. So x equal 4 and z is equal. So this point is a. So a is minus 4 comma 0 comma minus 1. Now the next point, what is the next point here? We have b 3 comma 1 comma minus 5. 3 comma minus plus 1. So this is the 3 comma 1. So this is the point you will have 3 comma 1 and it is minus 5. So it will be going down. So it will be going down. So it will be here. So this point is your b. B point 3 comma 1 comma minus 5. Now the next point it is C 2 comma 4 comma 6. So x equals to y equal 4. It will be here. So x equal 4, y equal x equal 2, y equal 4. This is two dimension xy finish. Now the z is equal 6. Z is equal 6 will be here. Z equals 6 it will be here. So this point is C 2 comma 4 comma 6. So this is the 3 points. Now I have to decide which point is the nearest to closest to xy plane. Xy plane means yz plane means the x part will be 0. So this is the on the plane. Now we have to see the absolute value of the x coordinate, which is absolute. This is 4, this is 3 and this is 2. So therefore this is the nearest value. So C is the nearest value of the point xy. C 2 comma 4 comma 6 is nearest closest point closest to yz plane. We are taking the absolute value of the x coordinate since it is 2, here 3, here minus 4. So therefore the distance on the x coordinate is lesser in the C part, therefore it is closer to the yz plane. Now the next one, which point lies on xz plane? So xz plane means therefore y will be 0. Which value you will have y equals 0? That is the a. So a point you have minus 4 comma 0 comma minus 1, where you will have a y equals 0. It means that this point is on xz plane. This is on the plane. This is on the plane. So this is how we will find it the graph of the 3 dimension. Now the next one, which point you have the satisfy the equation x square plus y square equal 1 and z equals 3. So this one x square plus y square is equal 1 is a circle. It's a circle. And this one is z equals 3. So if you write it this part, so this is the circle you will have. This is a circle in 2 dimension. X square plus y square is equal 1. But this circle is moving at z equals 3. Z is equal 3. Z equal 3 means therefore the circle will be on the here. So z equal 3. So the whole circle is moving upward. So it is 3. Here you will have this point. So the whole circle is moving at the z equals 3. Next one, here we will have the same circle. It is given by the surface R3. There is no x is given. The y z value is given. Therefore, x square plus y square is equal 1 is a circle, but it's a looking like a cylinder. So this is the circle you have. This is a circle. This is the circle. And it is not given any value of the z value. So therefore, it's a all the z axis. So this is the cylinder. So it's like a cylinder. So it's like a cylinder. So this the whole part is your the graph. The next, what solid region in R3, the region 3, is represented by the inequality. So this is a circle which is less than or equal 1, and this is the z value is given from 2 to 4. So therefore it's a circle easily. This is a circle in 2 dimension. But it is given in the z is equals 2 to 4. So therefore it will be 2 to 4 here. So there will be a circle here and there will be a circle here, and it will be only between 2 to 4. So this part is 2, this part is 4, which is included, and this is the solid region in between this one. So this is the O. So this is the x plus y is equal 1. This is a circle. Now the next one, describe and sketch the surface in R3 represented by the equation x plus y equal 2. So as we know, x plus y equal 2 means this is a x equals x intercept y 0. How will you find the 2 dimension? First do it in the 2 dimension. This is 0 comma 2 and 2 comma 0. So by using these 2 points, I will get it these 2 points. So this is 2 dimension, but we have dealing with the 3 dimension. Therefore, the curve will be on the x-axis here. So it will be like this. So this is the plane. This is the plane. And what is this point? This point is 2 comma 0 comma sorry. This is 0 comma 2 comma 0. 0 comma 2 comma 0. And this point is 2 comma 0 comma 0. So this is the plane. How will you draw the points? Now here you will have a same cylinder. Suppose if you have a cylinder like this, so what happened? If you have a x square plus y square is equal 1, y square plus z square is equal 1, and the x square plus z square is equal 1. Therefore here the this is the equation of a circle in 2 dimension, but in 3 dimension is a cylinder which is on the z-axis. So this is the z-axis. So it look like this one. So this is the graph. Here the x-axis, the cylinder is on the x-axis. Therefore, you will have parallel to x-axis. So this is the cylinder. Now here x square plus z square is equal 1. Therefore, the cylinder is on the y-axis. Y-axis. So this is how will you draw the graph of this in 3 dimension. Now let us go with the distance between the 2 points. So how will you calculate the distance between the 2 points? So it's the same thing what we do it in the 2 dimension. In 2 dimension, you will have a point P1. This is x1 comma y1. P2 x2 comma y2. Therefore, the distance will be what? Y2 minus y1 or x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is what you will write it as a distance in 2 dimension. Is the same thing, only one the x z coordinate will be the extra one here in the 3 dimension. X1 y1 z1 is the point 1, and this is the x2 y2 and z2 is the point 2. How will you calculate the distance? The distance is given by x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. So this is the equation of a distance, the distance formula for 2 points. And also we will know how to find it the two dimension. Let us start with the circle. In two dimension, the round shape, the circle, equation of a circle is given by x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal 1, the r square, where the h and k are the center. H comma k is the center and r is the radius, and radius r. And whereas in the sphere, you will have a three dimension which is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square plus z minus l whole square equal r square, where the center of the sphere is given by h comma k comma l and the radius is equal r square r. Radius is equal r. So we are going to use this formula in our problem. Now the first question it is given here, find the distance between the 2 points. So this is the 2 points are given. This is x1, y1 is at 1, x2, y2 is at 2. So how will you calculate the distance between the 2 points? So by using the same formula. So it is d of square root of d equal square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. This is the formula we are going to use. Now let us subtract this one. 1 minus 2 which is equal minus 1 whole square. Then next one we have here 3 minus 3 minus of minus which is plus, so you will get minus 2 whole square plus 5 minus 7 which is minus 2 whole square again. So therefore the value will be is equal square root of 1 plus 4 plus 4 which is equal square root of 9 which is equal 3. So the distance between the 2 points is 3 units. Now the next one, equation of a sphere. So how will you calculate the equation of a sphere with the center? Center is given HKL is given in your question and passing through the points are given. So here you can solve this problem by two techniques. What are the two techniques here? So I will take it this one, equation of a sphere. Equation of a sphere is given by here x minus h whole square, y minus k whole square plus z minus l whole square equal r square. So this is the formula of the sphere. Now before solving this problem we have to know what is given here actually. So here it is given, this is the sphere actually here in 3 dimension. So this is the sphere, you have the sphere, so in which you will have these points are given, the center is given here, this is the center, so it is not in the origin, therefore the center is not the same. So I think maybe any sphere I will take this, the sphere, this one is about the origin, I will take a sphere here, this is a sphere. So here this is the center is given, this is the center, and passing through the points, any points on the sphere which is given. So center is clear, this is center. Now how will you calculate this distance? This is the radius, this is going to be your radius. Either you can just substitute in the formula or you can find it the distance between the center and the point, the given point. This is the given point. This is the given point. This is 5 comma 2 comma 3, this point. This is on the circle passing through the points. Now let us go with how to solve the problem. The x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square plus z minus 6 whole square equal r square. Now, when I substitute this part, so everything is fine, but you have to find it the r. What is r here? R is missing. Still the r is not calculated. So how will you calculate that one? So I will go through this part. Passes it passes through the points. For the points here 5 comma 2 comma 3, I just substitute the x, y and z. So you will get 5 minus 3 whole square plus 2 plus 1 whole square plus z value is what? 3 minus 6 whole square equal r square. So how will you calculate the r value here? The r value is given by, so it is minus 2 square plus 3 square plus minus 3 whole square equal r square. R square is 4 plus 9. So it is 22. So r square is equals 22. Because in the formula, I need at the last r square, not the r. So just I substitute the value here. So when I substitute the value, what will get? The equation. This equation becomes root, so x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square plus 6 z minus 6 equals 22. So r square is equals 22. Just I substitute at the last the r value. So the r value we have calculated. I replace this one with the r. Now, or otherwise, if you can do it this part, it is good. So up to this is the same. If you want to calculate the radius, the radius is nothing but the distance between center and the point. Center, the what is the center value here given? It is 3 comma minus 1 comma 6 and the point 5 comma 2 comma 3. You can calculate this one radius as r equal to d. So this is the square root of the distance. So 5 minus 3 whole square, 2 plus 1 whole square, then 3 minus 6 whole square. So this is the same formula as the distance formula we are using. 2 square, which is 4. Here 3 square 9. Here 3 square 9, which is equal to 22. So we got it r, but we need here r square. So r square is equals 22. In the same both the method, whether you can go through this substitution or by distance formula, the r going to be the same. Now the last problem of this topic, we have the equation is given. This is the reverse. In the last one, the equation of the sphere you have to find by giving it is the center and radius. But here the equation is given. You have to find it the center and the radius of the sphere. So how will you find this part? So this is the equation of a sphere, but I have to reduce this equation in the standard form. How will you reduce? It is x square. Take the x terms together. This is 4x plus y square plus minus 6y. The y term is over. Plus z square plus 2z. This is it is z term is also over. There is a constant term. I will move it to the other side. What happened? Minus 6. So in order to make it this one as a complete perfect square, so there is a missing term in each of the variable. So what is the missing variable here? 2b is a formula. So what is 2b equal 4? So b is equals to b square is equal 4. So I will add a plus 4 here and plus 4 on the left side and right side to balance the equation. Now similarly here 2b equal minus 6, b equal minus 3, b square is equal plus 9. So I will add it here plus 9 and plus 9 here. Now the next one 2b is equals to b is equal 1, b square is equal 1 plus 1 here plus 1 here. Now I will just go through this part here. What is this one? It becomes x minus x plus 2 whole square plus, what about this one? So it becomes, this become here y minus 3 whole square. Next, whole square. What about this part? This is z plus 1 whole square is equal. So it is 14 minus 6, which is equal, 8. So now this is in the standard form of the sphere. Now I can calculate the center. What is the center here? H comma k comma l. So h is the coordinate of the x, which is a minus 2, and here 3, and here minus 1, and the radius I need. So the given is here, it is r square. This is the r square. So r square is equal 8. Therefore r is equal root 8, because we need here the radius, not the r square. Thank you.